All right, I'm up here and I'm about to get started quilting on Patsy's quilt. And let me see, am I backwards? Let me get everything set here. Give me just a second. I see Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Let's see here. Am I backwards? That's my that's my right hand. Is that right? Hey, Patsy. Am I backwards? This is my right hand. Does that look like my right hand? Hi, Jaja. Anybody gonna come up here on the panel so I can go over there? I've got the batting for Patsy's quilt cut. I've got the backing already to pin on there. And I'm sitting in the chair. Hey, I'm right. Okay. I don't like it when it kind of looks backwards, and it almost does to me for some reason. Well, I gotta get up and get busy. I can't just sit here and talk all day. I won't get anything done. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to Denise. Good morning to Mandy. And I see Linda Thornburg, and she says, good morning, everyone. I hope you have a blessed and safe 4th of July weekend. Have a pot of pinto beans cooking for our supper today. We're still eating leftover pinto beans that we put on a couple days ago. Eat them another time, maybe today, and then we'll have to have a fresh pot. There's Quilting Frog. Hello, Quilting Frog. Jaja's saying hi to all you guys. Patsy, Sarah, Denise, Linda, Mandy. Did you miss anybody, Jaja? All right. I do have to go over there and pin. Oh, Jaja's tidying her balcony up. I need to do some tidying up, but I have some work to do if I'd get on it. Hi, Marilyn. I don't know if you want to hear this quilt machine noise, but if I ever get this pinned in, that's what the sound's going to be. Unless I get somebody to come up on this panel, because I can't sit here all morning. I got to get busy. I need to go find the plug upper, just so before y'all, before my battery drains down. And it's going to be hot here again today. I got on this tacky old loose dress. But I hope it makes me feel cooler and more comfortable. And I got the air on up here. It's pretty nice in here right now. You like the sound of the quilt machine? Some people don't. Sounds like I don't know what it sounds like. It sounds like a buzzsaw or something. All right, let me get that plugger upper. I think I left it in here from yesterday. I don't need it yet, but I don't want it to die and me not be paying attention. Let me find gotta go back here to get to the outlets. Okay, y'all are fixing to be safe. I won't lose you. Now, Sarah's making dog food, sewing red snappers onto the long arm, and making stars for your guitar block. Sarah's busy, yeah. I'm fixing to be busy. Fixing to. All right, I'm going over there. I'm going to let y'all just kind of chat, and I'll probably be quiet for just a minute while I do that. Hi, Misty. Sarah, yeah, sounds like Sarah's on a mission. Yes, it does. I bet she gets it all done too, don't you, Patsy? But don't you bet Sarah gets it done? Ready for shoulder surgery, so I need to get things done. Enough dog food to get you through. All right, I'm going to roll right there. Well, that big bright light there is going to be kind of bright. And I just heard my phone ding. Let's see what it was. I get distracted easily, don't I? That was a message from my cousin that she got Viola's other quilt that I just sent. She got it. She didn't realize there were so many blocks that I had of Viola's that she left with me. All right. I'll be right here. Don't let me get too distracted. I won't get anything done. And I'd like to have both the Patsey's quilts done this weekend. What I would like. Because I don't have any big 4th of July plans. Y'all have plans for the 4th, or you just going to stay in and stay cool? Might be nice to go to the creek and cool off a little bit. There's water running in the creek, and it rained a little bit here yesterday. Terry had hired some people to put up his hay, and they got a big field over there done, 2 big fields over that way done, but there was a little bit more down by the old chicken houses that was cut, and they didn't get it put up for it come that shower yesterday. So some of his hay got rained on, but it didn't rain much, so I think the sun will come out and dry it off pretty quick. But I think a mowed hay feels pretty. Did y'all see the? Well, if you was on Facebook, you might have seen the pictures I put up. I thought about red snappers, Sarah, but I just decided I'd just keep pinning mine in. Basically, because I don't know how they work. You'll have to do a video and show us how they work. Maybe even do a video and show us how you put them on there. Jaja's going to the beach tomorrow, only a high of 60 there. That'd be a little cool day on the beach, wouldn't it? I need to go wade. Our creek's not very deep, so you wade in water just about so deep. All right, back over here. I may move y'all after a while when I get started, but I'll leave you where you're at for right now. Sarah's a putting on her snappers, but I've got my bowl of pins. This is what I use to pin my quilts in. I don't have red snappers. Good morning, Linda Brookshire. All right, back to pinning. Well, that pole turned over there and dumped them pins out. I don't think I like pinning in quilts. I think that might be my least favorite thing to do, but once you get it in there, you're started. Maryland hit 98 here the last couple of days. And there's Fish. Where's Fish? I don't see Fish's name yet, but hi, Fish. Sarah, okay, I will be listening, leaving you to play on the big screen, but I'm going to take my phone into the kitchen. Got to start the dog food. Did you get your snappers on, Sarah? There's Fish's name. It's a beautiful morning, and the deer are feeding at my feeder. The bluebirds are building a nest in my 10-man birdhouse. It's just a nice morning, ain't it? Nice hot summer morning. Get some strings off of that. I hope I do a good job on this, Patsy, and I don't make too many mistakes. I'll do the best I can, but I ain't perfect. I wonder if Sarah ever quilts for people. Sarah, do you ever quilt for people? when I got my machine, I didn't know whether I'd quilt for people or not. And I don't really advertise that I quilt for people, but I will a little bit. Those quilts when they're 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 going to be pretty. I'm anxious to get it pinned in and get it started. I don't know if y'all could see them real good yesterday. Look at some of those blocks in there with that big panel in the middle. I'm anxious to get it started. And I'm close. I'm just going to take my time and not get in no big hurry. Sometimes you get in a big hurry and a big fizz is when you make mistakes, ain't it? Pin it to this other one. Where'd I put that bowl? Put it right here. Stick up there without dumping it, falling over and dumping them out. I have pins in my mouth. I can't talk with pins in my mouth. Can't say nothing else from doing that right there. Did a lot of research on it first. So once seam rip less. All right, back over here. I'm gonna put some more pins in my mouth. Back down to this side. Have to get this part. And I got it. Let's see. I see a long comment over here. I have tried and tried to find Concord grapes. Nobody in Oklahoma. Looking for over 20 years. Friend asked me if I would like to have some. So you finally got Concord grapes? And hi, Kim Burris. Kim, say hi to Marilyn and Fish and Linda Thornburg and Linda Brookshire. We got two Lindas, don't we? Fixing to plug up. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to show you. This is what I've been doing. I've just been pinning that back on there. So that's my part we're going to start on Patsey's quilt. And the right side's down and the wrong side's up. And now I'll put the batting on there and the top. No snappers. It's just pinned. Now what did I do? Oh. I need this now. This is the batting that I use. I use the Luna Loft Soft Comfort Blend, and it's an 80-20 cotton polyester blend. So that's what I use. Get it placed just right. Good morning, Nancy. No chickadees with me today, just me up here right now, Nancy. This I got the other one pinned on the wall back there just because it's pretty to look at. But this one, fixing to put this one on there on top of that baddie. And Fish is excited about Concord grapes. I'm getting there. I like working with Patsey's quilts. They're nice and straight and flat and square. That makes a difference when you put them on the quilt machine. And, and Patsy's are nice. Now I gotta wind some bobbins. Well, that's Terry. Let me see what Terry wants. See? That was Terry. He didn't want anything important, but I'll talk to him when he calls, just in case. Let's see. In Patsey, I enjoy quilting your quilts. I don't, they don't have that wavy that you get sometimes on some quilts. So Nancy and Marilyn's both lost their mojo. I hope you get it back. But I tell you what, this old hot weather, you kind of lose your mojo, don't you? I do sometimes. But think I'd rather be doing this right now than in the kitchen canning or working in the garden stuff. I'm kind of glad we don't have a big garden this year that I'm having to do a lot of canning. Kind of glad. I'll not feel that way, but I kind of do. All right, I'm going to go back over there. Nobody's up here to talk on the panel yet, and I'm pretty sure I pinned and posted and pinned the link. All right, there's where I'm going to be when I get it basted in and get ready to start. I'm real close to starting, but I got to go over there and wind some bobbins. That's what I got to do. I get distracted and I forget what I'm doing. And do I have let me see if I have two of these. And Fish is asking Kim about Concord grapes. I'm going to let y'all visit a minute. And I've got two of them. I was hoping I would have, so I wouldn't have to wind the bobbins and then take it on off the machine. And this is what I'm using, but I really think this will look pretty on there. I think the gray is going to look good. I'm a fixing to get started. I have to do all this other little stuff first. Let me get going. Gotta find some bobbins that I can use. There's one. Here's two. I have to take some thread off of these bobbins. I don't have enough bobbins. So I'm gonna take, let's see where I can put them. Just let them run wild. I'm just gonna lay that in the floor and pull that string off there. One of them didn't have much. Now that got tangled up. Do that for. I have to get scissors and cut that. That thread got knotted up and it won't come off there. Well, I'll get it. Get some little scissors. Did you use gray? Because it just kind of blends in with this fabric. Cindy here yesterday says it just blends with whatever color you put it on. I don't want to leave just a little bit of thread there. $60 a month to rent. $60 a month for membership. Oh, and then you have to pay more afterwards. Good morning, Regina Boone. 53 cents a minute on the machine, plus you have to provide all your thread and everything. Thread would be included in the price, like at the quilt shops. I don't know. No, I don't think that'd be cost effective either. There's one girl that comes here and rents my machine. Y'all have seen her, Donna. Donna, she quilts her own, but I charge just a little bit. It's my thread, and it depends on the batting, and I think it's you do the square inches times 0.006 is what she pays to do her own quilting. 30 bobbins with 4 small spools of thread for $15. I hate throwing all this thread away, but sometimes I have to. Now, where did it go? I got the thread off of it. Where did it end up in the floor? There it is. Now I've got 2 empty ones to start on. Or well, 3, because there's another one over there. No, I wasn't either, Jaja. Yeah, y'all just send them to me, but not everybody send them the same day. It makes me a little nervous if I'm way far behind. So some of you is talking about quilting, and some of you is talking about Concord grapes. Ain't that something? That tickles me. That's funny. Growing for wine and won't sell them. In the next county over for me, there's this place. Well, it's Altus, and in Altus, Arkansas, that they grow grapes to make wine. You have to look up Whitaker Wines and Post Winery in Altus, Arkansas. All right, I gotta get back to work. I'm not in a big hurry, but I need to work. But I told Terry, I told my husband, I said, I'm going to work a little bit, I'm going to set a little bit, and I'm not going to just wear myself out. I'm going to enjoy doing it. And if my knee gets tired, I'll just sit down and not work on it for a minute. No, you don't have what, these little things like this? They don't have them? Is that what you're calling a doodle pad? And I've got a star over there that I'm putting on Patsy's. This one's getting stars. Well, something happened. I didn't have that in that tension tight enough. Hmm. Try again. Yeah, I got some bobbins. That first one, I didn't have it the thread and the little tension thing right, and its way got real soft, and it wouldn't work. I'm gonna have to take that off of there to pull it off. 53 cents a minute, and if you're a new quilter, it's going to take you longer to do it than if you're experienced too, isn't it? Okay, got that off there. Take off the white thread. Put on the gray thread. Lots of fuzz gets down in there. A little bit around that little post in there. Get something else to get it out of that with. So where'd I put my gray bobbin? There it is. Sure enough, if I lay something down, I lose it. Where'd my oil can go? I think it's in here. I think I put some of this oil on the sewing machines. Got it. Good morning, Lisa. Gotta get it threaded through the needle. Thread the needle. I got it. I'm about ready to get started. Almost ready. Got that too close to them pins back there. I'll just pull it out a little bit. Mark this place down here. Heard my phone. What's my phone making ding dongs for? I still ain't hardly started with this. Message from Susan Munger. She's working on some pretty stuff. Look what Susan Munger's working on. What's the next one? Some bags. All right, I better go back to work. Lisa, Jaja was talking about how much it cost out in Washington to rent one. What you have to pay rent and then other costs. It was a lot of costs. All right, I ain't I ain't getting it done, am I? pretty. I'll show you guys here in a little bit. I'll show you in a minute when I do a little bit more. Regina's finance yours at Soul Machines Plus. I think the payment was $160 a month for 3 or 4 years, but you focused on paying it off in less than a year. Then later did the robotics the same way. I'd like to have them robotics, but they make me a little nervous. After growing up in Colorado with very little humidity, Missouri was a shock to my system. It took a few years to adjust, but I'm okay. I just stay inside in the summertime. I'm working on Patsy's quilt right now, Lisa. Patsy sent two, so I'm working on them. One of them's right there, and the other one is just almost like it that's on the machine. So that one and the one that's almost like it is twins on the machine. So I need to go back to work. Yeah, they are, Lisa. They're Patsy's, and there's two of them. They're twins, aren't they, Patsy? The size of my bobbin. Well, are they M's? They're bigger than a machine bobbin. Let's see. Thought I had another package over here to sell, but I think they're M's. But I know. I had some. The ones I use on my machine are these right here for the handy quilter. The handy quilter bobbins. What does it say? Easy Wine contains 8 bobbins. Where does it say the size on here, though? I don't even see the size, but that's what I use on my machine. And the thing about it is I don't like to start quilting a line with just half of a bobbin. A whole spool of thread. I know. They do, don't they? Yeah. Marilyn's still here, ain't she, Jaja? All right. Back to work. This is not getting it done. could it do that? It broke my thread for no reason. And I was just quilting on down through there. Where did you break it? Well, shoot. That means I got to thread the needle back. I just threaded back. Well, that's aggravating, but at least it's in the spot you won't notice. Uh, Marilyn likes hearing it because she can pretend that you running it and you're getting something done. Besides that, I tell you what, I just made a mistake. Well, I didn't make a mistake. It ain't my fault the thread broke. I don't think it is. Oh, Lisa, when Lisa gets older, she's going to be like Kathy White and wear moo-moos. Hi, Susie Tacoma. Are y'all talking about this old dress? With it's got holes in it. I want look here. There's a hole right there. But it's cool and comfortable because it's hot summertime. Lisa's, I'm on my recliner too right now. I may work on your orange peel squares. I'd like to get a little bit done on Patsy's. Y'all want to see what? Let me see if I can show you what Patsy's is looking like. Let me see if I can hold it up there. Now I'm not see. Can you see the stars? Is it showing? Is it showing the quilting? I'm not sure if it is or not. But right over here, it may be too bright. Right there, run over that seam, and then that thread broke right there. So I've threaded it back, and I've got to take off from right there. But it's looking pretty. Looks pretty good. There's the stars. I think you can see those stars. And that gray just blends right in there with those circle of stars. Did you get a glimpse of it, Patsy? Did I hold the computer still enough for you to see what it was looking like? Let's see, got a message from Susan Munger. Here's pictures of the tote bag panels I'm working on. I'm going to use Annie's Softness Stable and long arm quilt them up. I also found on Etsy turtles, flamingo, and a humpback whale for my upcoming craft shows, is what Susan Munger says. That gray just blends right in there. I'm not sure what it's looking like on the back yet, but it looks pretty on the top. All right, I'm going back to work. See if I can get started back. Get that. I wonder sometimes if that thread that's been around here for a few years don't get old. Reckon that's why it breaks sometimes? Could that be part of the reason? Which way am I going? Start back. Sometimes if I start back, I have to remember which direction I'm going. Not go back over what I just quilted, because I've done that before. And I'm not even going fast. I'm always glad to get this first row done. Seems like getting started takes longer than getting with it later. I got it. And hello, Lori. Lori Jorgensen, hello. And hello, Kathy White. All right, I'm gonna roll it. Well, get that bobbin thread cut. Where'd it go to? It's going all over the place underneath there. Oh, don't want that. Don't want it. Nothing, nothing wrong over here. My bobbin thread. I did cut my bobbin thread and had this long piece under there. Where did it go? I need to find it before it gets wrapped up around some of the rollers. And that would not be good. It just seems off quiet up here, you know. Where'd you go to? There's that thread I didn't cut and I was looking for. Get half of a star so there's not a get half of a star so there's not a blank spot there. All right, here I go. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Vicky Bush. Y'all still here? I'm way down here at the far end. I ran out of bobbin way down here, right before I was to the end. I guess it's because I let that bobbin string out too far a little bit ago, or it wouldn't have run out. So I made another mistake. Move it back. I'll be right back. One little star it missed. All right. I think I got it going the right direction again. I just had to, I run out of bobbin down there, Patsy, with about this one star and a little bit of wiggle to go. So I had to go back and fix it. So it wasn't too bad. My my wasp sting got all better after just a couple of days of itching pretty bad. It got okay. All right, what am I doing? I'm rolling this one. I'm rolling it. I'm After this run, I'll be about halfway through. But I put them little scissors awful for here for you guys. Cut that thread this time, not run it all the way across the quilting machine. Put a clamp on that just to hold it a little bit taut, not tight, just to pull that a little straighter. We got one star that's kind of by itself. Felt like something was pulling against it. Let me make sure there ain't no thread wrapped around something here. But I had a stray piece a minute ago. And I'm not exactly sure where all of it ended up. I'm gonna give my knee a break. My knee needs a break. Time is it anyway? 11:21. You're gonna go fix Barney and I lunch. Not just Barney. I thought you the first read that. I thought you meant just Barney. Still 41 in chat somehow. I've got to take a break from that. I'm good mind just turn it off for a few minutes and come back to it later. I'm about halfway done. We could go in here and lay out these other things, couldn't we? There's that's where I'm at on the quilt. There's the other one. I think I'll take you in here a minute. And there's that thing I was working on. Some Mankey might be selling some of that. And all this, let's see, what do I want to roll this out at? I want to be on the sewing machine, but I don't know what I want to sew on right now. Sarah's still here busy. That one's cute, Jaw. But I'm gonna have to work on those prairie point blocks. I guess you call them piece prairie points. But I gotta lay some more pieces out. Well, Patsy, it's just those panels that I've cut. But I tell you, I know what I could do. I could sew this on the bottom, couldn't I? These little things, I've told you guys, they were kind of a doozy to work on. But let me get this other one down. I think I'm going to sew that on the bottom while I'm just doing something else. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on the bottom. Got to plug everything up. Margaret was sewing on this machine yesterday. I'm Mona Carolina. And get my bright light. I got to be able to see what I'm doing. Where's the side I need? That one's up there. This one needs to go down here. And I don't do a lot of pinning, but I'm going to pin this one. Is that the way that goes? Hope that's right. Well, it almost looks like I'm short. What do you need down there? It's too short. I better not put it on there until I see what's wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I need one more. I need at least one more and then another piece. Dang, I can't put that on there either. I thought I had enough to do it, but I don't. There's just a blank wall there. I I started sticking them up there yesterday. And then they kind of got in the way. So I took them down. Okay. See that mess? Started 8 minutes ago. We have 32 in chat. We started 2 hours ago. Now, this is what I got to organize. See if I can just put them up here and match them up so I can do them, figure them out later. And then they fall off. There's 3 in the floor. That one, actually, I think this one might need to go down here. Don't you think that needs to go there? I'm going to pin it right there. I hope they stay up there. Two hours and 40 in chat. Yeah, mine is saying 2 hours and 7 minutes and 36 in chat. What's mine saying? That's a different color. Those are different colors. Same design, but different color. I have to have 2 of the same color to make this work. Now what? I wish they would quit falling off this wall. Oh, right there. Let's put that one right there. The yellow one would be there pretty, wouldn't it? It's that one that goes with that one. Needs to stop falling off the wall. Hi, Rhonda Newbold. I got tired of quilting, so I just kind of switched gears for a minute. See if I can't get these sorted back out. Where that one? Where that one's at? Did I sew too many like that? Where's the other part? I don't know. This is flannel. Down at my other house, I have batting. So I don't know which is the best. I can't tell. What do you guys think? I found that. Where'd that one go? There it is. I found the matching one. Marilyn, I'm okay. I found the one that matches it. Wonder where the one that matches this one is. I found another match. See, I'm okay. Let's put it up here, though. That needs to go up there. And hey, I'm on a roll. That one's got a match, too. I'm doing good. We want it in another row, though. We'll put it right there. Oh, and look, I found the one that matches this one. Right there. This one's not cut yet, but there's its match. Here's a pretty little blue one. Wonder where its match is. I found it too. It's half square triangles, and then it looks like prairie points is what it looks like when you get it done. You just have to follow the instructions. I can't even tell you what I'm doing. Old fish is hungry again. You better go eat, fish. Let's put a blue one. I put a blue one right there. When I sew these, I think I'm going to scoot this table over here closer to this wall. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's take that one down and match these two. Because it takes, to make our design, it takes a half square triangle, and then it takes a whole one just like that to make it. I'm on a roll now. I am, Marilyn. Oh, there's this one. To make the design, it takes this one and this one, but then you rotate them up to the next one, to the one beside it. I know that I'm not explaining it right, but there's another one that matches. Where do I want to put it? Let's put it here beside this orange one. Got another matchy. Matchy, matchy. I hope y'all do better than I do on this stuff. Not a whole lot better, just a little bit better. Where's that one at? It's up here. I can't reach it. There it is. Another matchy matchy. Got another matchy matchy, Marilyn. Matchy matchy. That's what I'm playing right now. I'm playing this game over here. This one's not trim, but it's got a matchy. Where'd I want this one? Let's put it right there. Do I have enough to make another side yet? I don't know. This one needs a matchy now, Marilyn. Where's it at? Oh, found it. I knew it was in there somewhere. Well, I start stuff and then I have to put it away. Let's put you right there. Oh, I got another matchy matchy. Pin you right there. I may have to cut just a few more though. Now those match. That matches. That's scrap and scrap. Has that one got one that matches? I want some more of these green ones in here. I don't have very many green in there, and that one's pretty. So I think I'm going to lay them right there, right there, right there. Got another matchy that's ready to sew together to another one. I know, I'm just being silly now. I know I am. But they have to be sorted out before I can go back to them though, don't they? There's another green one. Need to put a green one in there, don't we? Where'd this one go? Up there it is. Fall down. Gotta have two alike. Another matchy that's done got its half square triangle. Let's just pin you right there. That one matches. That one matches. This is a matchy. And it's a blue one. See, right there's an awful lot of pretty pastels. That one goes there. Another one that's matchy. All righty. I don't know where these two went to. And here's another one that's these three here. I can't find their matches. Let's see if they got in this piece of flannel here. I don't see them. Do you? it. That's funny. That's about right, though, ain't it? What is this? This is what's the name of this fabric, Jaja? What's the name of it? I've done forgotten. Because it's really pastel. I can get over here. Turn this machine on. I'll sew them corner to corner on some of these. Pastel Prairie, that's it. I can't remember all these names sometimes. Too many to have to remember. All right, come on. Get my foot in the right spot. Now I want to make sure I lay them there with their matchy new line at the end of each month. Well, isn't there another one that's coming out just pretty quick? Am I wrong on that? We don't. Do we have that handmade sweetness? Has it come out, or is we still waiting on it? Looks like I've lost a bunch of pieces, or I'm going to have to go cut a bunch more. I'm not sure which it is. If they're lost or if I've got to cut them. I'm sure I'm glad y'all kept me company this morning. Still waiting. Okay, handmade sweetness, and then a new one after. She hasn't said what it is, though. It's the woman from the My Soul Quilty Life. That's what her fabric line is, isn't it, Jaja? My Soul Quilty Life. Well, there's a catalog over here. Let me grab this catalog. I'm not sure what date this one is. This was the catalog that come out in March, but it's this lady from My Soul Quilty Life. Let me turn here. Handmade Sweetness is September. Handmade Sweetness is September. And it said, well, let's see, I made myself some notes. Pre-cuts are ordered 2/28/26. And I ordered, I don't think I put them on the website yet, but I have that pattern. And I think this one right here, where are they at? I thought they were here on the table. Let me look. Because this is a sample quilt pattern that she has. I don't know if you can see that or not. But sometimes I just kind of like to know how much fabric you need for such things such as that. What have I got? And this one, isn't this one cute? You see that one? Isn't that one cute? That's from the same lady. Jaja, you made that heart, didn't you? From the Handmade Sweetness Fabric Collection. They look a little brighter than some of these other pastels in that one, don't they? Blue Beauty, Vintage Flutters. Oh, that's called Peace with Love, the pillow there. And then one of them had the labels. I think I ordered that one. And the panel that comes out will be September, will be that panel right there. What else is coming out? I don't know. Don't know if I ordered Bloomsbury or not. No, you can't see very well. Just the top. I still have to sandwich and quilt. It's a mini wall hanging. I think it's cute, but wouldn't it be pretty too though? Has the whole quilt? A whole quilt like that would be pretty too. People they put 12 of them to do the quilt. And the block size, pretty good size block, isn't it? And did you use the mini charm, didn't you? Did you make it with the mini charm? That one's September. Ooh. All right. Time is it? 11:49. I probably ought to run back to the house. Shut everything down up here for a few minutes. Till after lunch, and then come back and work on Patsey's quilt again. Can't get too far on this one because I got to cut some more of these little blocks. But it's been a nice morning. I've enjoyed my morning. I got a little done, little visiting. It's been kind of peaceable. I've enjoyed the time y'all have spent with me. I need two. Well, I need two more. Oh, there's one. That's wrinkled, but I can use it. Let me go ahead and get it sewed on here before I lose it again. I think I plan on doing a lot of sewing this weekend. I don't see no more. Don't know where they went to, but I don't see them. Hi, guess who, Nancy? Oh, I know you're not rushing me, Patsy, but I'm going to work on it, and then I'm going to rest. I'm going to work on it, and then I'm going to rest. That's the way I plan on doing it. And not just work plumb through it. Well, I don't know nothing else this go round. Nobody ever come up on the panel. I'm gonna quit opening that panel if nobody's gonna come up here and sit on it and talk to me. It looks like there's still 39 in here. Oh, some of us, well, Jaja's going to the beach, but some of us are just going to stay in the house with the air conditioner on, aren't we? If I can help it, I don't intend to get hot. How about that? Y'all intend to stay cool too? Marilyn's going to stay cool. Aren't you, Marilyn? All right. I'm going to head out of here for now. I'm going to turn that off. And reach over here to end the stream. And I'll see y'all again soon. Bye for now. Stay cool.